All right, I'm finally sitting back with Jim. What's up, bud?
Hey, what's up, guys?
You look like a completely different person, man.
That's my fault. I
no, it's all
the
good.
table.
It's all good. You look. The first thing I said is how much weight you put on. But a healthy weight.
Yeah, I gained.
Like your face is all full.
February 28th, I got here. I was 167 pounds. Mm-hmm. I weighed myself the other day. I was 256.7.
Wow. Now you just got to worry about not getting too big.
Yes.
That's what I did in early recovery.
Yeah. See, that's what sucks about the rehab here. Mm-hmm. The insurance will only pay for like 4 weeks at a time.
Okay.
I do like 4 weeks of therapy, and then I have 60 days off.
Oh, wow.
And then 4 weeks of therapy. So just as I'm getting back into shape.
Yeah.
And then, all I do is lay around, basically.
Yeah. Do they have a gym or anything here that you could use?
Yeah. I mean, I do use it, but you have to go down. It's only open during the day, and you have to catch one of the therapists.
Oh, okay.
That isn't with another patient.
Sure.
Because, I mean, they got a treadmill, a stair machine, and a stationary bike, or 2 stationary bikes. And in order for you to get on one of them, you have to be supervised.
Oh, okay.
So you have to catch one of them either on their break or their free time or whatever.
I get it.
So it's literally go down there throughout the day and just hit or miss.
Yeah. I've been 7 days a week in the gym for the last 3 months.
You look a little bigger.
Yeah. Put on about 15 pounds, 12 pounds of solid muscle. Lost the weight. But I'm planning on doing some crazy adventure we were talking about. We'll see if it happens. I don't know, but we'll see. I just filmed you. You didn't even realize me filming you when we walked here. I put it behind you. It was awesome to see you walking with you got this thing right here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Rollator.
Yeah. And so you're not in a wheelchair at all anymore.
Nope.
It's not even in your room.
Nope.
Yeah.
I haven't been in the wheelchair since I got up here in June on this floor. And I think I was probably about the beginning of July to mid-July. I've been out of the chair totally.
Oh, that's good. Now, a couple of the things you said you were having a little bit problems with, like the progression. You're saying you're getting a bone spur on your foot now? Yeah,
from where I had the part of the foot amputated.
Can I show a picture in this interview of your foot?
Yeah, absolutely.
The one I took?
Yeah,
okay. Okay, good, good.
Yeah, you can see where I don't have the big toe and that whole joint with the big pad underneath the big toe. So what's happening is all my weight's going on right behind the pinky toe, and right here it's developing a bone spur.
How's the pain with it? Pretty bad?
Yeah, it gets bad. I develop a real bad callus, and once the callus gets really thick and hard, literally like every step I would take, it would shoot up my leg and feel like somebody stabbing me in the chest.
Wow. But you said there is, they are going to be making you a
prosthetic.
A prosthetic? Okay.
Yeah, they're going to mold my foot and then put the big toe and the pad underneath, behind the big toe.
Okay.
And then the shoes I put on, because right now, you'll see in the picture, my one side, my regular shoe size is a 13, and I can fit in like a 10 and a half on the other side. Okay. Yeah, so it's a big difference.
Just because the big toe is missing, that's the whole front part. Wow.
Yeah, so it's either get 2 different size shoes, or the prosthetic, so I can I can put them in any shoe.
Okay. So the prosthetic will bring it back to like normal size.
Yeah, normal.
Okay.
It's basically, the way they explained it is they're going to take a size 13, like they'll take a mold of my left foot.
Yeah.
And reverse it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
They make a mold for my right foot.
So you're creeping up on a year of not putting a needle in your body.
Yeah.
You're about 2 months away from that?
Well, I spent 2 weeks in the hospital before I got here.
February 14th?
So it was right around, it was right around
13th or something. It was right around Valentine's Day.
Yeah, whatever the Monday. I got here the 28th.
Oh, was it 20? Oh, okay. I thought it was earlier than that.
No, I got here February 28th, but I was in Temple for
Oh,
2 weeks before that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So it probably was
whatever the
around
Monday,
14th.
because I laid on the sidewalk all weekend, and then whatever the Monday is, 2 weeks before the 28th.
Wow.
So,
Okay. So you are about a month and a half away from a year without IV drug use.
yeah,
That's pretty impressive, man.
and I've been without any opioid painkillers.
Okay. Now what are you on? Just the Suboxone?
Yeah, I've been on Suboxone since March 1st.
Wow. And
Or no, I'm sorry, March 8th.
So no Percocets, no oxycodone.
Nothing.
So you're only. Are you doing the Subutex shot or the actual
The strip.
the strip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it twice a day. And the only other thing I'm on is medication that I'm prescribed.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. How was it getting off the opiates? Once you switched from the pain pills then to the.
It was terrible because I didn't want to leave the hospital so soon after I had the surgery on my bed sores because they took out part of my hamstring and it was down to the bone. I still have a hole like this in my butt.
Yeah, I remember seeing kind of that hole when the first time I came to visit you. When you kind of like.
Yeah, I had the wound back on
Yeah.
then. Yeah, I had the wound back on from February when I had the surgery until I had that on for probably middle of May.
Okay.
Had that on for a long time. And when I got out of the hospital, like 3 days before I got out of the hospital, I was on, dilaudid shots. I was getting 160 milligrams of OxyContin every 8 hours.
Wait, 160 every 8 hours?
Yeah.
That's what I almost threw up when they. Who was I just talking to in the hospital? Oh, Tila.
Yeah, something like 360 or
You
something.
said 360.
Yeah.
180 every 8 hours.
Yep.
I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I was getting 160. I was getting 280 milligram OxyContins every 8 hours.
The new ones, though, right?
The time release.
Yeah. Trash.
Well, I was actually taking them the way I was supposed to. And then I was taking 45 milligrams of oxycodone every 4 hours in between. And then I get a 2 milligram shot of Dilaudid every 2 hours in between that.
Yeah.
And I literally went from that 3 days before I left the hospital. They stopped the Dilaudid and the OxyContin. So I got here.
Well, they kind of had to stop that to bring you here, right?
Well, they had to stop the IV.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But they told me that they would taper me down once I got here. And I was scared to leave the hospital because I knew once I got here, it was going to be a totally different story, going to be totally different doctors. And they reassured me that, their orders would carry over to this place. I got here February 28th. They stopped all medication except the subs on March 8th. Or no, I'm sorry, March 7th.
Wow. You know what, though? It probably sucked, but it was probably better for you in the long run, I think.
Yeah, for
getting to where you at now.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean-
sometimes it's better just to fucking.
it was pretty much cold turkey.
Cut the shit
Yeah.
and just go through the whole. It sucks. Looking back, though, how bad was the detox for you? Was it easier than you anticipated, harder? This journey coming here.
For the first 3 months, all I wanted to do was leave.
Okay.
I mean,
But you didn't.
yeah, I didn't sleep at all. They gave me all kinds of stuff to try to make me sleep, and I got on depression medication, and I still get them now. I still get sweats.
Okay.
I just all of a sudden just start sweating, get hot flashes where you literally touch me, it feels like I'm on fire.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going through menopause.
Start, like, just thinking, just start thinking of.
Yeah, I won't even be thinking of it. I'll just be, watching TV or doing crossword or something, and all of a sudden be like, damn, it got hot in it. When you feel yourself, burning, you're hot.
I joke about, I don't get that feeling anymore. It's been so long since I got high, but I used to go to the Taco Bell on 2nd and Allegheny.
Yeah.
That's a Taco Bell KFC
Yeah,
now, but
yeah.
when it was just, I used to cop my stuff and go there and shoot up in the bathroom there. Because we used to have to hide to get high back then,
Yeah.
And
Sorry, guys.
it's okay. I overdosed like 3 times in one of those bathrooms. That same bathroom, the second now. So now, you need help getting that, ma'am? I got you. Hold on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So now, it doesn't matter how long it's been for me when I walk in, because they still use the same smelling stuff to clean those bathrooms.
Yeah.
So when I walk into a Taco Bell bathroom, I taste heroin and like I'll get like the sweats.
Yeah.
I understand that. That's the only time I still get it though. I could be having the best day in the world and I'll walk into a Taco Bell bathroom. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Man.
What does it for me is when I watch like your interviews with people down there. Every time the train goes by.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every time I hear that train, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's what do they come every 10 minutes or something like that right now?
Well, when I left there, it was like every 8 minutes either way.
Either way,
So it was
yeah.
like every 4 to 5 minutes, one was coming either way. And then they would get backed up, and sometimes you'd have like 5 of them in 15 minutes, just back to back to back.
Yeah, I still have to make I'm going to make a video of me riding the L to show everyone what that. People always ask me. I just never. I got to stop being lazy and get out and do it.
Yeah.
People always ask because if you go to the L on a cold day, there might be a ton of people on there just.
You know what you need to do is when the L stops running, take the what is that called? No, the Kensington one on the Market Frankfurt train.
Yeah.
When that stops running, they do the bus that runs the same route.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and especially in the winter, people get on it and literally sleep from end to end to end to end.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got to look into that. You know what number it is, or is it just a Kensington line?
It's called the
It's all good. It's not.
the MFL.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankfurt line. Okay. Yeah, I got to look into that.
But yeah, when the
The avenue of full-blown nightmares.
yeah, that's where I spent 5 years.
Yeah.
Broken dreams and full-blown nightmares.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
both came off the streets from down there. That's why. Yeah.
I spent a little time on street dinner too.
Did you? I'm glad you got off, bud. For real. It's no one deserves to be down there.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I was a glutton for punishment, though.
Yeah, you were especially.
I found a picture on one of my interviews I did with Mal of what my legs look like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I have some horrible pictures of your legs
Yeah.
saved in my camera, on my
Yep.
computer. Some real ones that I wouldn't post on I didn't want to get like a YouTube strike or whatever.
Yeah, I look at them now, and I mean, besides, I don't know if you want to show.
Yeah, it's up to you, man. I'm sure they
Besides,
would love to see this.
Yeah, besides the scars there.
Wow.
And then they got the one in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Oh yeah. Dude,
then
they
I don't
used to
know.
look like straight up hamburger meat.
I don't know if you want to go so far as to show this one.
Just try not to show the crack. All right. Oh shit, let me see. Oh wow. Yeah. That's where they took the hamstring out.
Yep.
That looks so much better too.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you used to be able to stick your fist in that.
Yeah, that was scary looking when I saw it the first time. And I'm going to show the picture of your foot because I can't believe how much better
Yeah.
that looks. I was for certain you were going to lose that thing at some point when I.
Yeah,
you know.
so is the wound doctor. He said if I didn't lose all the toes, I would at least.
Is your situation trank? A trank problem?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I went from heroin to Fetty to trank.
And now you can't even find regular heroin in anymore.
Yeah, you get down there and ask for brown. Everybody's like, "What's brown?"
So I heard, I forget which street, I forget which one has the regular brown, but
Chucky.
it's like $20 a bag, and it's still cut with.
I used to like Chucky and Gorilla.
I used to go to the Homer Simpson, the Simpson one back
Yeah.
on, I forget where that was.
I think that was
Off of Cambria, Waterloo and Cambria or something. I forget.
yeah.
That was one of them old original bag from like '97 when I started doing the Bart Simpson ones. That was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like those big white bags.
Yep.
Back in the day.
You ever did the BMW and the Wawa?
See, all I remember is
They were
My-
they were like the last two real browns
Oh,
that were
okay.
when I started.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting them too.
So what's your plans here in the future? Just are you gonna be here for a lot longer?
I hope not.
Housing?
I applied for Social Security in the middle of October, and they don't see much of a problem with me getting that. They said it could probably be about 2 to 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You got your other stuff you got with the blood work. It's
And
like,
now that I'm walking, I'm pretty sure from the accident, because I hadn't walked since the accident, there's something going on with the surgeries I had on my back.
okay.
Because if it wasn't for my back right now, I could walk with just a cane. But I have to support myself because I had a laminectomy fusion bone graft of L3 through S1 in my lumbar, and they put in all kinds of rods and screws and pins and clamps and all that kind of stuff. And then I had what was called an A-lift, where they went in through my stomach and replaced the vertebrae, the third vertebrae in the lumbar.
Wow.
So, like I said, I haven't been on my feet since then.
Yeah.
So now that I'm walking, it's just, if I try to walk without the walker, like I got a cane in my room right now.
Is that something like you have to like keep strengthening your body to do, or is it because of the surgeries?
That's what I thought, but I mean, the better I get, the worse it gets.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, when I was doing therapy, I just stopped therapy a couple weeks ago again. I was riding 5-6 miles on the stationary bike at a time. And then I was doing 1,500 stairs on stairlift at one time.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so I mean,
Those stair machines kick your freaking ass, dude. That's what my cardio is. Those
and
stair
it's not one of the ones where you stand up either. It's ones where you sit down and you do it like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do the ones like you're climbing up the stairs.
Well, it has the handles that, go
Yeah,
back
I
and
know.
forth.
Absolutely, I know
But
what
you're
you're talking
sitting down.
Yeah.
And then the stationary bikes they have down there, you sit and you pedal with your feet out, but it also has the pedals for your upper body too.
Absolutely. What about like pathways, project pathways, housing? Have you looked into that?
No.
Okay, I'll give you the info.
Yeah,
after,
because the counselors here.
I got all the info in my phone.
Okay.
Do it yourself.
Yeah.
You can just start talking to them. They got Tori and Daniel an apartment within 3 months.
Wow.
It's right on, I forget. Anyway, it's not Port where it's at. It's up in Frankfurt, away from, still kind of in the mix, but you're a little bit away. And
Well, cheap housing, I mean, you're going to expect it to be not the greatest neighborhoods.
Yeah, but it's housing though.
Yeah, I mean, it's to the point now, you could put that shit out in front of
Is
me
that where
right
you're
now
at
just
now?
to have fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
the compulsion to get high has gone away for you for the most part?
For the most part, but I mean, there'll be times at 3, 4 in the morning when you can't sleep, and you'll be like, right now, a shot would be nice.
Yeah.
Put me right to sleep.
Fat bag and a Xanax. and
Yeah.
go right to bed. Yeah, I get that.
I think the most I'll do when I get out of here is maybe, eat some edibles, smoke some weed.
That's it. Get your card.
Yeah.
Enjoy life. If you ever want to do mushrooms, I'll get you some mushrooms to do. I do them once a month now.
Yeah.
And they have helped my depression.
Yeah,
so
I've been
much.
reading or watching a lot of videos online. People say it helped really with depression.
It is the only thing that's worked from my suicidal thoughts. I've had them since I was like 13, my whole life, in and out of drugs. It doesn't matter. I've always had like these wild suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, that's what started.
I'd be walking
my
down
injuries.
the street and it's like, God, jump in a front of a tree, off the bridge, you jackass. I just have thoughts like that, like, whoa.
Funny you say that. When I was 19, I jumped off a bridge. That's how I got it. I broke my
I
back,
think you
my
told me
neck.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
broke
I
my
remember
back,
that.
my
Yeah.
neck, my legs.
Yeah.
Cracked my sternum, fractured my skull.
Crazy. So it was a train
Well,
trestle, right? I forget.
No, it was.
In the water?
No,
Oh, no,
I
I'm
didn't get in
thinking-
the water.
Oh, damn.
There was train tracks that ran under called High Bridge in Phoenixville.
Oh, okay.
And I was up under the catwalk under the
Right.
arch, and we just got back from partying all weekend in Jersey, smoking crack and doing all that, and up for days, drunk. My buddy dropped us off. We were walking back to my place, and it was like 100 degrees. It was July 18th, 1997. It was like 100 degrees that day. We stopped under the shade, And I got a bright idea. Oh, the concrete, that's going to be nice and cool. So I got up under the archway, laid back on it. I looked down. I said, yep, that'll do it. I stood up and did a swan dive.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you got lucky.
Yeah. But that's what started all the physical pain.
Yeah, wow.
And
Yeah, then you're probably seeking pain meds to get rid of the pain and all
well,
that.
back then I was, all I was doing really back then was smoked a lot of weed and drank a lot of alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but alcohol is, I know it's hard for anybody to kick any habit, but when I finally kicked alcohol, like I haven't drank since, I think it was 2011, 2012, something
Alcohol
like that.
is vicious, man. People, it's because it's socially accepted. People like,
I mean, I was drinking a fifth of tequila at work.
wow.
Yeah, I was working at Mako.
Yeah.
And, in between cars, I'd run out to my car, and I wasn't doing shots. I was doing chugs from the bottle.
Yeah, people don't understand, like, it's a little bit more socially acceptable to be a drunk,
Right.
It's, but it does the same damage as all the other, it kills more people than heroin because of all the DUIs and the cirrhosis of the
But
liver.
like 2 years straight, I was drinking at least 2/5 of tequila every day.
Wow.
And the one morning I woke up, and if you're a smoker, the first thing you reach for when you wake up is your cigarettes.
Yeah.
No, I was reaching for the bottle.
Yeah.
I had the hair of the dog. I just take a big old swig out of the bottle, and I reached for my bottle, and it was empty. Yeah. And I started panicking. I started shaking, sweating.
Yeah.
I said, that's it. I'm not
watched-
going to do this no more. And I haven't drank since.
we went in separately to detox, me and a friend of mine. He was real bad with alcohol. I was real bad with dope. And we went to Eagleville because they got that medicated wing for the alcohol.
For the
detox
DTs,
alcohol.
yeah.
I was in there with him, and what he went through looked fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked horrible.
Well, it's one of the only ones that'll actually kill you.
Yeah. Like they gave me my little methadone, Klonopin or whatever they gave at the back then, and I was, pickled, enjoying detox, and he looked like he was, dying. I was like, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Alcohol's
Matter of fact, the what do they call them? Rehab doctor, the one that prescribes the Suboxone.
Oh yeah, I forget what we call him.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever,
He was in the other day because this place has to refill my Suboxone strip, and he
Okay.
has to come see me every time to ask me, how it's going and everything. And I told him, I still get the cravings now and then, and it's going through the hot flashes and stuff. He asked me how many times a day I took them, and I told him 2, and he says, we can go up from there. And he said, we can start 3 times a day if you want. I thought about it, and I was like, no, I'm trying to go the other way.
Yeah. That's the smart move. They had me on, when subs first came out, they put me on like 3 of them a day or whatever, and it just, it was really hard to get off those fucking things, man.
I'm not sure if they're even doing anything, because back over the summer, the script fell off. I ran out of them, and I went for a week without them,
Wow.
and I felt no difference.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. My brother's been on his for 14 years now, and he's going to be on until the day he dies. He knows what he's like
right,
without him, and with fentanyl, it's just not worth it.
yeah,
So he takes, I think he takes 1 milligram a day, which is nothing.
yeah, right, yeah,
But if it's a crutch to keep him, living a good
absolutely,
life,
yep,
he's got a great job, great apartment. You know what I mean? He travels.
yeah,
Who cares if he needs a crutch at this point?
right.
1
It
milligram,
keeps him from getting sick, and
100. And
that's one thing I do not miss.
getting sick.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Waking up and not having to go through that,
Oh my God, where am I going to get money? Or,
That's when I say it's boring sometimes in early sobriety.
Yeah.
Really boring.
Yeah.
But it's boring to us because all the madness is away. this is like a normal life to people. You know what I mean? But
Right,
it's boring to
yeah.
us because we're used to the ripping, running, doing all that
Yep.
crazy shit. So it takes some you getting used to in the beginning.
Yeah, every time I get that craving, I just go, okay, you can go get high, go
Then
get
what?
addicted again.
Yeah.
Do you want to feel like that again?
Yep.
And it just, no. I mean, it was literally being a slave to the drug. I mean, you couldn't do anything without it. And
Well, especially with the stuff you guys were doing down there and how
Yeah.
short. I'm sorry, I'll
That's-
start over. All right, sorry, my phone ran out of batteries. We'll be ending this anyway now. It's been like 25 minutes. It's a long one. So you will be here for a little longer.
yeah.
So people
yeah.
can. I'll put the address up. See if
I mean,
people
I can leave anytime, but
to go where?
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't want to go back to that.
No. I'm gonna give you the Pathways Project housing info and all that, and you start working on that stuff. You definitely will, be able to get the housing. You just got to do it.
Yeah.
It could be a long,
Yeah,
couple
waiting
months.
for them to do it here is,
Yeah.
I call this the ghetto of nursing homes.
Yeah. Publicly
Yeah,
funded.
they do not
nursing
want to
homes.
do anything here.
Yeah. This is, that's why I'm always scared because I don't have any retirement money or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm like terrified of ending up in one of these places.
Yeah.
They're scary. This is not scary, but it's,
I weigh the options. Kensington or here.
this is
Well,
million
they're
times
pretty
better.
pretty equal.
Yeah, I'd be here any day. I'd be here too.
Yeah.
It's just, a lot of the Medicaid publicly funded ones can be
Yeah.
crazy. But I get it. So, all right. Well, it was good doing this. And we will be in touch soon, okay?
All right. Thank you guys.
All right.